Jenn Cascell here. I am back with some Scrap Diva projects that I've been kind of playing with this week. Before we get started, here is the website and all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 to save at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create free content. So let's dive in. This all started when I decided I was going to cut every single one of the sentiments that came out this month for the June release. Let's start. This is the holiday set. And this one I wanted to cut out. I wanted to show you all of the sentiments. I did do foam for the actual wording part, and then I left the back without foam. Super, super cute set. And then we have two more of the summer words that came out. And I mean, this font, I did design these for her. So I absolutely love this font. Show you a few of these that I did not use. And I mean, this has like everything covered. They're perfect for summer. They're perfect for travel. Love it. And then we have this one here, and then the sun. I kept this, when I do sentiments like this, I do like to keep them in just plain cardstock. That way I can switch things around. They'll work for more collections because these will go into my stash. And one thing that I will do too, I am more mindful of what I'm putting in the background than what I am on. You can always go through and recut the wording portion, such as this, and then just glue it on top, and you can completely change the look of it. So think about that when you're doing something like this. I love to cut sentiments. Like I'll keep some of my sentiments sitting by my die cutting area. And if I'm doing larger die cuts, I'll throw a couple sentiments on just to, cut them out and have them sitting around for when I do my projects. So something to think about. So how did I use these? So let's start off this. I used a mix of old dies and new dies for this. I knew that I wanted to use my sentiment strips, and then there was a few dies from last summer that I just couldn't wait to play with again, and you're going to see them on this. So I started with this. I've actually seen a couple of the design team members use this idea, so thank you for the idea. I can't remember off the top of my head where I've seen it. I know I've seen a couple of them. But this is the Aster bag topper that came out last month. And then I used the diamond rosette that came out this month. And I added some of the starfish from last month, the flip-flops. I absolutely love these little flip-flops. They come in two sizes. They were add-ons. I want to say the first one was from it was the sand bucket die set that have the little larger ones. And then there's a second smaller one that I did use. And I think that's with the beach ball die set. That beach ball die set I know is back in stock right now. She actually had a couple of the dies from last year come back in stock. One of my favorites was the shaker lemon. And I know that is back in stock too. So if you wanted those, pick them up because they'll probably sell back out. They were good ones. And then I used, this was from that Lucky Heart. And I told you guys, this was going into my basics. This wasn't going into St. Patty's Day because you can just cut that little shamrock off that came on the heart. And I added these super cute starfish. I did the starfish shaker. And then one of my favorite ways to do the starfish is to add a little ink to color it. And then I use my Nouveau drops on the little, there's an embossed circular area on it. And I think it just turns out so stinking cute. I love it. Here's the smaller of the flip-flops. And then I added the shaker sunglasses. Another of this starfish comes with the, that sand bucket die set as well. And then I did the ocean view along with the stamp that came out last month. And I think that was part of, I think it was part of the stamp card that came out. And I just added a little bit of ribbon in the back. This is what I use for a bunch of texture. You can just cut small pieces off and then take the metal out of the sides and you get that. I think it's so stinking cute. I grabbed one of the guest checks that I had made. This is a print and cut from Creative Fabrica, and it has that really cool overlay from Koala on it. And then I love this little umbrella stand. So stinking cute. It comes in 2 sizes. This came out last year along with the bikini. There's 2 that came in the bikini as well. You get this fun little scalloped one, and then you also have a second bikini set. And then these, like all of the starfish and shells, they have the pretty print. Those are print and cuts from Creative Fabrica as well. But really, really stinking cute. Love it. And this would be perfect. You could use it as a tag. You could use it as a card front, whatever you wanted. And then I did another tag here, and I pulled out, this is the sun tag that came out last year, along with, I did a little rosette over here. And then a whole bunch of handmade flowers. You'll see the shaker airplane on here. This Good Times at the top. This is a stamp that just came out that is part of the stamp and die set from this month. Just really stinking cute. I'm just going to use Nouveau drops for the center of my flowers, and then I'll probably just add a couple over here. I just wanted to be able to handle it. This was the last one that I did. I loved this swimsuit that came out last year. This is, I think she called it the swimsuit mini album, but I think it makes a beautiful tag. And then I used the airplanes that came out this month. Here's the new aster flower that came out, and I think it pairs beautifully with all of the tropical flowers or the tropical leaves that I pulled out for this. I love the vacay vibes, the best holiday. That is also from the Stamp and Die set. And then this last one here, once again, this is from that stamp set. And then I did the Good Times with the barcode up here. I added the airplanes and then the shaker plane up here, a couple flowers, the sunshine days. You'll see that ribbon again, just so cute. A lot of this is from Round Trip is the collection that I was really kind of playing with this time around. I've been playing with Round Trip a lot. It's one of my favorite summer collections. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. Once again, head on over to Scrap Diva Designs and check out all of the amazing dies. She just got a whole bunch of new ones back in stock. So definitely going to want to look around and see what's there and enjoy the new site because it is really, really nice. So thank you again. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.